Hey, I'm Jay Thomas. Welcome to this week's edition. Time for Hot Rod Hangout. We're at Rod's Hot Rods, where we always are. And we got 4 vehicles to look at today.
4 that are in the building. We got so much stuff going on right now. And it's cold, and try not to move stuff unless we have to. And the trailer just pulled up. There's one in the trailer.
There's a really, really cool one in the trailer that we don't have unloaded yet, so we're not going to show you this week.
No.
You gotta tune in next week. We promise it'll be so worth it.
Yeah, it's so cool, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah, exactly. Put it that way. Still some great stuff to check out today. A few trucks, a cool car, stuff like that. I don't know, what else is going on around here?
It's 2 trucks, 1 car.
Christmas is like, you know, really way
like
closer than we think.
3 weeks away.
Yeah.
Ish, 3.5.
3 weeks, I don't know, around here seems to just fly. By the way, if you're looking for swag stuff, we've got a new order, should be ready this week, and some, not new stuff, but more stock coming into our showroom.
Yep.
So great gift ideas for the car person. I actually got a call about that this morning.
Cool.
Hey, you guys have some stuff? I'm looking for some stocking stuffers. We got like the hats and of course bunny hugs, flannels, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. So
We got a really, you know what, we've had a car for a while. It's our 69 Roadrunner that we've had for a while. And we were giving it a revamp. I was just over at the other shop.
Yep.
And it's going to be cool. We're making a couple of changes.
Yeah.
And we're going to what do you call it?
I don't know, we're just gonna bring it back to life. How about that?
It's like a new listing almost, because you won't even recognize the car.
Yeah, it's gonna,
Cool.
it needed some love.
I wasn't sure
awesome.
until I did some stuff today, and I stood back, yeah, that's it.
Yep. Yeah, you showed me the pictures, it looks killer. So,
It's gonna be good.
Without further ado, let's start. Why don't we take off this direction here?
This is a ever popular square body.
That's right. This is a really cool truck, actually. I'd call it plum.
I call it black
cherry, something like that. It's kind of in between. It's a really cool metallic-y.
At night it would look black, and
yeah,
and
but
looks
it has some purple. It's got some maroon in it. It's a pretty neat custom color. This truck has got a wickedly great stance.
Yes.
Like, that should make you really happy with this, the way this is set up.
I wouldn't change a thing on this.
No,
stance.
it's awesome.
And being a long box, it even looks lower.
It does. It sort of stretches it out. Nice chrome.
Look at the same wheels
You know.
on the van too.
Oh yeah, look at this. Right there. Nice chrome on this truck. Neat color and just a nice driver, you know?
Yeah.
Like a truck that you can just hop into, go anywhere.
The motor was just put in.
Well,
just this summer,
we should look at that actually.
Yeah, well, we're on the front end here anyway.
Exactly. We'll dive in, got to pop the hood from in here. While we're in here, we should just point out, we have a couple things to tidy up in here. There's boxes in here because there's literally a $2,000 stereo put into this thing.
Just put in like a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago, right? So that's cool. Obviously not a factory seat, but a bench, redone tastefully. Oh yeah, back there, there we go. We got a sub, a couple of 6x9s, nice and tidy back there.
The head unit.
Dash unit
looks
in
good.
here. Dash looks really nice. It's kind of got an upgraded leather going on, which is neat. This has got the full gauges though, like a working tack. The 4 on the left there. It is an AC truck, not hooked up right now. This would have been actually a really high level.
Yeah, power windows, power locks.
Yeah,
AC.
Silverado, right? Silverado trim with the
We had to put
deluxe
that cover
doors.
on yet, the chrome cover.
Yeah, the cover on the handle. It's here. We got it. We just got to kind of put it back together. Carpet is, I think that's new carpet. Like, it's nice.
Yeah, carpet should be new.
You know, which is kind of a neat color scheme with the
I don't mind it.
You know, it looks good. It looks really good.
Maybe the new seat cover might be in order. That's super easy to do.
Yeah, we might go for something like that.
That's in stock. That
one's got a little bit of wear on it, so we're going to do a couple things to make sure that the truck's nice. Glass is good, you know.
We got Too Tall coming today. He might do a couple pinstripes on this.
I think so. I think we got to do a little bit of that.
He's got like a year waiting list, but I called him and he happened to be in Saskatoon today. So he's going to try and squeeze it in at the end of the day, do a couple licks on this one just to break it up a little bit. Well, maybe we'll show you next week if he gets it.
Yeah, hopefully. That's right on. Look at that.
Nice and tidy.
Yeah, headers. Chevy orange. Just like it should be.
Goes faster.
Goes faster. But they didn't put orange plug wires on, so that's good.
Yeah.
Right?
Someone had their brain on.
Yeah, exactly.
It is a factory kind of brownish truck though.
It was that brown, so you can see that.
It's not apples and oranges,
no,
but it's in the same field, but it's...
they just gave it a bit of a purple tweak to that brown color, right?
The rad looks new.
Yeah, you know, it's just a nice truck.
Freshened up.
Exactly.
Sounds really good. New exhaust.
New exhaust. Let's go to the back here because we got dual tanks. There is one on the other side. I've checked that out. And I like the back end treatment too. Who doesn't like nice roll pan?
Yeah, nice little
Side pipe exhaust, dual exhaust.
Spray and box liner.
Still has the brushed aluminum or whatever that is, stainless piece on the back. So it's a pretty cool truck.
Nice looking truck.
Yep. The band around the cab. I don't know, nothing.
Slider on the back.
Sliding window, that's right. So nothing to complain about. It's just a nice, nice truck.
Nice square body.
We're gonna go to an even nicer truck.
This is probably one of the most popular pickup trucks of all time.
To do a hot rod out of.
To do a hot rod out of, yeah.
That's right. And you're gonna
1944.
Exactly. You'll think, okay, I recognize that from the back, but as soon as you get to the front, you just go, oh yeah.
We briefly walked by this at the other shop when we're still working on it.
That's right.
But we got it all done now. We got it sitting good. The back end is sitting way up, so we got it lowered. Got it sitting really good now.
Yeah, the stance is great.
We did some interior work, shifter work, new steering wheel.
Let's dive in here really quick.
Nice and tidy.
It is, and it's like, it's tastefully done. Some, orange stitching.
It's super comfortable. Look how the seat, they've kind of sculptured the seat.
They did, right here.
Around, it even goes beyond, like below where that little...
Yeah, it kind of dives inwards.
So it gives you the maximum room.
They thinned it out. That's a problem with these generations of trucks, or even the older ones, is that the cabs are small.
But this one in particular, a guy of my size, I fit really well in this.
That's right.
Like really well.
And you notice too, they also put a shorter, column in. It's tucked up close to the dashboard, so it gives you room. It gives you arm room. It gives you.
This is a very, very comfortable truck for me to drive.
Yeah.
So
I've never looked in here. What's in here? Oh, just a glove box. Right on.
Little stereo, nothing crazy.
Stereo, but I even liked they wrapped around and covered up. The bottom of the. It's finished nice.
Lock-arm shifter.
It's finished nice.
Yeah, it's just
totally.
It's a 40 Ford steel truck. Mild chop on it. Like a tangerine pearl orange paint, wood box.
You could almost call this one pumpkin. It's nice though. You know what? And they did the steps black, which
it's functional.
Some like it. That's what I was going to say.
Very, very functional.
It's a functional truck. I mean, a lot of hot rods get painted where that's body color, but then you got to step over it.
Our 38 Chevy hot rod that we'll be bringing back. We just did some modification, new wheels on that one. But that's got painted running boards. It looks really good. But I cringed when I was watching the guys getting in and out when they're doing their stuff, and I'm like, oh, I got to polish that one. Oh, I got to polish that one.
Yeah,
it's a constant maintenance. They look good, but at the car shows, like this one's good because you don't, if a young kid wants to jump up on there and have a look inside, you're not gonna hurt.
Well, and that's like rocker guarded, basically, is what it is.
So it's very useful that way. But
dive in here real quick. Nice gauges in this too. I like when they, they're modern gauges, but they've got that vintage look to them.
I think those are Dolphins, aren't they?
Yes. No, Classic Instruments it says.
Oh yeah.
But like Dolphins.
I picked the steering wheel.
Yes, I kind of figured you did. We updated that. The steering wheel was a little bit.
We always have 3 or 4 in stock all the time because we get some of them just need to be changed.
Yeah, they get a little too vintagey.
Stick to that square body, and that the number 1 hated steering wheel in the world is in that truck.
So. Yeah, that's right.
The old GT wheel.
The old GT wheel. Yeah, exactly.
The chrome's nice on it.
This is a one-hander too. Yeah, the big waterfall.
But I love how they kept the chrome, like the door handles, the bumpers front and back.
They kept the rings.
Like this is what's, even though this truck was built like a little while ago.
Yep.
This could have been built yesterday because they kept all the chrome. They didn't shave anything.
And that's what's changed in hot rodding, right?
Yeah.
Is like for years and years, we used to cut everything off, smooth it all out.
Or put more modern door handles in.
Or modern, I'm sorry, but I really cringe when I see a hot rod with those modern mirrors, those like sport mirrors that are molded on. Oh, I can't handle those anymore.
This has been chopped, right?
Yes.
Obviously, it's been chopped, but it has all the factory chrome on it, or most of it, which makes it look really nice.
It does. I really like that. That's definitely in style now. Nice, easy one-hand open. Look at that.
LT1, fuel injected.
Yep.
Runs really well.
Got an air conditioner in there.
The red plug wires are 3 horsepower.
At least if they were orange. Ugh. Anyways, it doesn't matter. But even they kept the plates, which is nice.
Yeah.
Serial number plates and.
Does it have air conditioning?
Yeah.
Sure as heck it does.
Yeah, it has AC.
40 Ford with a fuel injected small block with air conditioning.
Yep.
I I don't know how much better you can get than that.
Right? In a pretty nice color, in really nice shape.
We had to show you this, I think, didn't we?
No, you're guessing. You had to show somebody else. You had to show Josh.
That was Josh.
I walked up to it and went, yoink.
Oh, same with that last, with the F68 Fords. I just show them where the...
Oh yeah, because it's the handle.
It's inside, it's built into the grill.
Into the grill. I figured that went out too.
That took a little bit, though.
Me? No. No, I figured that out fast. I've opened those before. I have.
Okay.
I'm not that young, Rod. Come on. Now this one's cool too. We've got to mention this. There's a name to this truck, Greta. Okay. You know, it's actually in your office. We should have grabbed that book for this video. Oh well.
It's in the file, but.
But there's a children's book written about this truck.
Yeah, it's a family. The young girl, I believe, had cancer, I think, or had something, and passed away at a very young age. And she loved vehicles and stuff, I guess. I think that's what the story is. But they made the storybook about this truck, and the storybook's about building a vehicle. It's about building a hot rod.
Yeah.
And this was the truck featured in that book.
Exactly. So this color, the way it looks right now, that's what's actually in that book.
I believe that was the young girl's name, was Greta.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a kind of a neat tribute
to.
Yeah, exactly. So it's Greta. I mean, whoever takes this home, that's
you get the
book and you get the name, and it comes named already. So there you go. I even like that they kept the back bumpers on it.
I love the back bumper. I love the exhaust.
Yep.
They're very different, like a trumpet-looking exhaust.
Yeah, they are. They're really cool. They're really cool.
Actually looks better when you have like an actual license plate on there because it fills up some of that void.
Yeah, it does take some of that space kind of up in the middle there. Okay.
One of my favorite trucks here.
It is, and it's cool, and it runs nice, and it is a Chevy inside of a Ford, but that's
typically what they all are.
What they all are, yeah. We actually, it's more of a rare thing when you get a hot rod Ford that has a Ford engine in it.
It's more common for a Chev and a Chev.
Exactly. Okay, we're gonna go over to...
one that we've had twice already. This will be the third time or fourth time we've had it.
Fourth time.
So
but you know what? I every time we get this truck back, and it's not because there's anything wrong with it, it's because somebody who buys it falls in love with something else. I fall in love with this truck every time it comes back.
I love driving this truck. I would not be sad in one bit if this truck was still here in the spring, and this could be our driver next summer.
Why don't we just put a Rod's Hot Rods in black on this and just forget about selling it and just make it the shop truck?
It's such a nice truck.
It is.
Now AC blows cold. It's got the paints, like it's just a mint truck.
It's an 89 GMC Sierra 1500.
Otherwise known as OBS.
Right, OBS truck. Two-wheel drive, long box, regular cab. 5.7, aka 350 Chevy and a 4-speed automatic. It is pretty stock.
We did the lowering on this, so I know we did the lowering.
So lowering has been done to us. Beltec
just a mint
kit.
truck, Beltec kit.
And we've got exhaust on it, but other than that, it's just, how do you find them as nice as this? I know we've got a couple other ones that are this era right now. I would say this by far is the nicest driving one that we've got.
Yeah,
I don't know.
The nicest interior.
Nicest interior. It's a stock interior.
Full load truck.
Like not a rip. I mean, could you get these with leather back in the day? I don't know.
In 89, I don't know.
I'm not sure. There's the square. I always loved these gauges too, the sweeping dial. But
I know that the AC blows cold.
Yep. Factory cassette still in there. Maroon interior.
Power windows.
Power locks.
Very nice truck.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a sneak peek of our one that came off the trailer.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm gonna pop this really quick too.
You gotta remember, this is sharp on the bottom. Remember this?
Yes, I do remember. Yeah, look at that. You'll get a full look at that next week.
That's razor sharp on the bottom.
It is. In here, I mean, like, look at how clean it is. It's like it just came out of the factory. It's all there. Nice and simple. You know what's so funny is you see an engine like this is 1989, right? So that's fuel injection, but it's throttle body fuel injection. Yep. But it's essentially the same engine that they made forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Just a 350.
Just a 350 Chevy.
It was with the Vortec heads.
Okay, so Vortec heads. But I mean, besides that, it's funny because it's 1989 and fuel injected, but it's really an old school simple engine.
Yeah.
You know, like simple.
68 Camaro with a 350. It's essentially the same motor.
Exactly. So, I like this truck. We got no problem having it back. It's It's rust-free, it's dent-free, it's drives awesome. So
Sounds good.
sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, probably the nicest OBS that we've had here
Likely
for the fourth time.
for the fourth time. Okay.
Okay, here's one of my favorites in the whole showroom currently.
I thought that Ford over there was one of your favorites.
Favorite trucks.
Oh, okay, here we go.
So, and I'm not even a blue guy, but this blue is nice.
You keep saying that, and you keep saying that with a
know.
whole bunch of blue. Maybe you are a
Maybe
blue
I'm
guy.
turning the page.
Maybe you just got to say you're a blue guy now.
So 1968, we're going to say 1968 Camaro Z28. So the reason why I'm saying that is the person we bought it from, or that we got it from, like the history on the car, like the back dates it. They swear this is a real Z28. It came from the US. We don't have the proof that it is a real one because we don't have the original bill of sale. And that's the only way, because it's a US car, so there's no GM docs available.
Right, and then the VIN code, like the VIN plate, doesn't expressly tell us if it's a real Z28 or not, right?
So this was originally a green car, because I think it's a ZZ code.
Right,
It's originally a green car. But the cool part about this car is the motor. This is a real MO block 68 is the year, or the casting on it. So that would have been the real Z28 motor for 67, 68, which is the MO block. So, and it doesn't really designate if it's 67 or 68. We just know that it's a real Z motor from one of those 2 years.
That's right.
The 67 would be like that's uneven heard of.
Yeah.
Oh, Lloyd's going.
Well, it's taken off.
And but yeah. Anyway, so beautiful car.
Couple things that people will notice. We got a painted front bumper.
Yes.
So
And I had a well-known Camaro guy in here last week, and he verified that was an option for this car, a front painted bumper.
So like we got chrome out back. We know that.
Yep.
And you could just order it with a front painted bumper.
And I verified that that's a real thing.
Crazy. Okay.
And obviously that all the Z and 68 had a flat hood.
Yep. Which
A lot of people changed.
we'd call this a flat hood, though, right? Even with this groove, it's a flat hood.
So most guys would change it to have the cowl hood on it.
Right. You want to pop that hood for us?
Like the 69s would have the cowl. 68s don't. So very tidy.
Yeah.
Very clean. I've got pictures of this on the site of the bottom side. It's a very tidy car.
And this has got actually a lot of performance upgrades besides what you see on the top. So we've got frame connectors. That's one thing.
Yep.
But then the back end is really beefed up, right? Like the rear axle is really juicy.
Yeah.
On this car.
I don't remember what it is.
All kinds of. Well, you know what? Why don't we just go have a look under there?
It's got Caltrax
and
and it's got cross bracing.
Exactly.
On the rear end.
Get underneath there and have
Got some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, some pretty cool stuff. Obviously, at one time had some wheelie bars. Single model.
Back in the day, this was a race car back in the day.
Yep, that's right.
So I think that's what saved the car to be so like original, is because it was not driven that much on the street. It was like a race car. So this did have a cage in it at one time.
Yep.
That cage is gone. It has 4-wheel disc brakes. It's got some more bracing on the rear end. It's got a lot of stuff that would indicate that it was raced back in the day. But this is put back to more a regular car now.
That's right. It's no longer a race car. It's a drivable unit.
Gorgeous color.
Yeah.
Interior's nice. It's got the nice teak wheel.
Yep. And plus, it's been through the shop now here with us. We've worked out a few kinks, so it's
front to back, top to bottom.
Yeah, driving really good, starting, running great, all that stuff. So
that's why we had it in the other shop for a couple weeks just to make sure to go over everything.
Yep, exactly.
And fully confident this is ready to go. But beautiful car,
yeah, paint and body is just gorgeous, and
it's just a nice. And we don't get very many first-gen Camaros in, so we have another one coming next week. We got another 67 coming, ragtop.
Yep.
But this is above and beyond what most that we get in. This is nicer than the average one.
No doubt.
For sure.
Very cool. Okay. Besides the other Camaro coming, what else we got to look forward to?
Well, we got our Merc rag. It's just about ready. We didn't have room today to bring it over. We're a 47 Merc ragtop with the LS in it.
Yeah, really cool car.
I just talked about the 67 Camaro rag. Our 57 T-Bird, Ken's been working on it, so that's getting closer. 74 Ford van, which you got a sneak peek of right outside.
Yep.
Our 69 Runner that we're revamping. Reintroducing, I guess you want to call it. We got another 49 F68.
We're gonna have 3.
Almost a twin to that truck.
Yeah.
Not in that caliber, but it's more of a driver. It's on a newer chassis, automatic, 350 kind of thing, right?
How do we end up with, we always get doubles, like twins and triplets.
I don't know.
It always happens around here. It's so funny.
That one's across the street, and yeah. I think that's about it for now.
Kind of a whirlwind, lots going on around here as always. And
changes on a daily basis, though.
it sure does. It's hard to keep up. Anyways, if you want to keep up, make sure you watch these videos. Like and subscribe, because we're going to always bring you what's new around here as most often as we can. Head to rodshotrods.ca for pictures, pricing, and details. We stay on top of that daily as well. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you next time on Hot Rod Hangout.